Hey guys, JH. Okay, this is for Billy Phillips. Billy, there's the old Fairlane. Have a look at the sunroof. See that? That's what I hit to, guys, with the wedges. It's about 16 feet wide. I try and knock the ball in the sunroof, which I do a lot. Try to hit in that front window. The windscreen's easy because that's big. The sunroof's about 32 inches wide and about 20 inches deep. I go in the back window, go at those, underneath those two drums at the back there. But there's the Fairlane, Billy. It's got a sunroof. All our Fairlanes have got sunroofs. Okay, come on, Chase. Where are you? What are you doing here? Okay guys, sorry about that. Yeah, I just wanted to show Billy Phillips that. Alright. The lesson hasn't turned up yet, he's just called in, he's going to be another half hour. Do I charge waiting time? Yeah, I have to, guys. Yep. But I make up for it in other ways. My sparkling personality is worth paying for, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, guys. Now, if you want to get the fix of this, guys, if you want to hit some, like, okay, we've got the old Fairlane out here. From here today, it's exactly 126 to the Fairlane. So that's a good wedge for me. Really good wedge, especially with these balls. So. But what I find is that with this action, okay, the ball goes flatter, definitely goes straighter, but it goes a little flatter. But I feel I've got a lot of compression on it, so clearly the ball, and I noticed a couple of shots that I hit in to a couple of greens yesterday, some wedges, the close ones that I was hitting in, they were just two-stop hoppers. They would just bang, 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 and they would just stopped. It just that's what it was all about. And it's because we're in this position here, guys. We're very, very strong on the load here. Here, comes in here, and it feels like a really hard trap shot, very hard trap shot. So for a wedge, it's a fantastic action, but it's a good way to learn it. So just get your wedge, set it up. We're going to knock it in the sunroof, Billy Phillips. Listen to this, guys. Listen. Hear that? That's going on the roof. It didn't go in the sunroof, but where the sunroof meets up with the top of the windshield, there's about a 6-inch strip. That's what it hit. And that's first shot, guys. It's first shot. Because you know it's going to go straight. Matty Gray was saying that, from what I was saying the other day, the way I was gushing about how straight I was hitting the wedges, and that old Fairlane's 16 feet wide and every shot was inside that 16 feet. He said I should get one of those little smart cars because they're only about 9 foot long. But they're very, very, very expensive out here, mate. We get those old Fairlanes for nothing. A little smart car, a bit hard to go and put holes in a little $8,000-9,000 smart car. Okay, watch this, guys. I go in the front windscreen, but watch this. Listen to this. Listen. Oh, hear that? I didn't go in the front windscreen, but it landed on the hood, just in front of the windscreen. The ball doesn't move, guys. The ball does not move. And it's very much a clamp action. It's a sensational clamp action. Come on, Jade. In the front driver's side window. This is in the front driver's side window. Come on. Oh, hear that? Just didn't go in the window, but where the front door and the back door join up, that's the the B pillar, and it's just hit that. It's hit between the two doors. Should be able to hear all that today because it's very quiet here. But that's how accurate this is, guys. I mean, I could do this all day. I have had occasions where, and when I say I don't practice with short irons, I don't practice with short irons on the videos, but I do have practice sessions with my wedges. There's no question. I mean, I'll hit thousands of shots with my wedges, and I'll probably hit 20, 30,000 shots at that car in the last, you know, four years or something that I've been aiming at since we've had that old car out there. Probably hit 20, 30,000 shots at it. I'd say I probably hit it. If I hit 30,000 shots at it, I reckon I would have hit it. I probably would have only missed it a couple of thousand, and it wouldn't have been by much. I can really have a practice session where I can hit that car essentially with a full bucket somewhere on the car. There's another one. Listen to this. Listen. Oh, the wind's blowing into us. You might have heard that. But that was actually just behind the back door. Just behind the back door. But it's a great feeling, guys, with the wedge. And if you want to hit a little punch shot, that's really clamping it. I don't normally try and clamp the ball, but that's just, I'd rather just always just take it. I mean, that's too severe a clamp for me. That's a real shutdown. But I reckon by the time I got there, then the club was there. I don't like doing that. I'm actually a sweeper, and as I came in, then I felt that I had too much clamp on it, and that's, I got too much down on it. Come on, go in the window. Go in. Wow. What's wrong, Joe? You're slipping, old fellow. Actually missed the cab completely and just hit the back quarter panel of the car. So I pulled that about 8 feet. Come on, Joe. Hit that back drum that's holding it up, that back 44-gallon oil drum. Come on. Come on, hit it. Come on, it's going right at it. How wide's an oil drum? There, you hear that? How wide's an oil drum? How wide? Just hit it. Just hit it. And guys, really, as I said the other day, that might look impressive to some of the people that, you know, sometimes you do a clinic and you go, and they think that's impressive. I know exactly what the yardage is. I know what the swing feels like. It's a known factor. I'm hitting from the same place. I know exactly what it is. And that's why, even when I'm hitting at that, I don't just hit a random shot. I'll try and hit the front of the car, the front windscreen, the sunroof, the back of the roof. All those, so I've got about 15 variations there in this shot that I try and get. Okay, I'll try and fly the car. This is going to be a pump city. And that's a really hard, flat power draw with the wedge. Really shut that down. Come on, higher one. It's amazing how hard that drives forward when I do that. Come on. We've got that frame behind the car. That's a 135. The one that's 5 feet wide and got in at a circle of 2.5 feet. That's 135. The wind's off the left. I can't actually reach it. I'm leaning in front of it. About 130. Come on, see if we can. I can't get there. And I don't try and overhit a wedge ever. That's as good as I can hit it. Just pushed it a tad. Yeah, it got the distance, but just about 5 feet right of the circle. Come on, James, you can hit that. Yeah, this will be in the hole. Oh, come on. No, just missed it to the side. But I've hit that within, 8 feet of where I wanted to hit it. So this is how you get the feeling, guys. Really take it back and really bow it. Okay, I'll try and smooth it out. Try and work on my tempo. That's the trouble. I get here and I hit too many shots. I never do this in a practice session because of expediency on the camera. Okay, I'll slow down the tempo. That's the difference. That'll be in the hole. That'll be in the hole. Wasn't just a little bit to the left. Wind's a little bit right to left. Come on. Nice tempo. Wow. A couple more 5-irons. Okay, just a little bit more secondary tilt. When you hit that, great, but need a little bit more secondary tilt. See, that's long. Ooh. You get some of the balls, guys, on occasions, range balls, some are a little, obviously a bit a bit hotter than others. That one just flew. Come on, JH. Secondary tilt. There it is, guys. Wow. See, I'm under the shot here, or back of the shot. And as Bill Phillips says, it's an under to up shot. No question, I feel that. I feel lots of under to up. And that was a great video, Billy. Good explanation, under to up. Really good. I couldn't have come up with a better descriptive myself. Not even close. That was great. But that's what I feel, guys. I feel like the swing is there. Okay, see if we can get a lot of secondary tilt. Yeah, it's a nice shot. Guys, that's a 5-iron gone. That's gone hybrid distance. That's 200 carry. Wow. You definitely get some. You get some compression on it, even though I'm not clamping it into the ground with a big divot, like Lee Como does. I mean, he clamps. Clamps the cover off the ball. I don't do that. I've never done that. I guess probably that's because I've always hit up. Or level through the ball and not down. Lee is always very much down. He must be a groundsman's nightmare. He must just denude the driving range of grass. I mean, the guy that owns the range here, he said, "Jay, anytime you want to just hit your shots off the putting green, feel free, because I know you won't touch the ground." And I have done. I did a clinic over here one day, guys, where I hit about 30 shots off the putting green over there. You wouldn't know I'd been there. Mo Norman did that with a forward. Unbelievable. Need a little bit more secondary tilt. When I don't get the amount of secondary tilt, just get a slight push. That's pushed about 5 yards. You've got to get that much secondary tilt. See that, guys? Wow, it's a good shot. This is just my practice session, guys. Boring, I know. But this is, I just do this for myself. And every one of those is at a target with an intention. Come on, Jace. Secondary tilt. Oh, don't get any better than that. Do I look like I'm hanging back? That's what I want to do. People say, look in front, they say that guy's hanging back. Well, come down here and look where the ball's going, guys. Maybe you should hang back and get the ball flight. The more I can hang back, I'll really try a super hang back on this one, guys. That's the one I want. That's where I want to be. See, I've got that bend in the soggy knee. And that falls out of the protocol from time to time, guys. It just does. Just forget. It just falls out. That's a beautiful shot. Come on, Chase. 205 iron. I mean, I don't hit 205 irons. See Ricky Fowler the other day doing that Cobra testing of the single length golf clubs, was hitting a 7 iron, a 210 carry yards. So exactly the same as Bryson DeChambeau. He's just a little absolute powerhouse and he came and played up here in the PGA up here in the Gold Coast. He looks like a little kid. Such a small limbed little guy. He was not going to pass Adam Scott. The first hole at Royal Pines for me is usually a driving a 6 iron or something. He hit drive a wedge in the hole for 2. So just amazing stuff. Drive a wedge in the hole 2. First hole of the tournament. Or was the second day, actually. Yeah, that's good secondary tilt there. I like that. Yeah, Ricky Fowler's so late. And what is he? 25 or something? 26? I can give him 50 years. And some. How far would Ricky hit this 5 iron? I carried that about 190 metres. He'd hit it probably, I don't know, with his speed, probably 230. They hit their irons prodigious distances, especially from 7 iron through to 5 iron. That Ollie Schneiderjans last year in a tournament hit a 2 iron off the tee, 364 yards. The creek was at 370 and he wanted to lay up and he was like a couple of yards short of going in the creek. And that's outrageous. Now, it might have been downwind or something. Come on, Josh, 205 iron. Well, there, guys, there's 205 iron. That's 200. That is 200. Wow. That's a good 5 iron for an old dude. That's a good 5 iron for an old dude. Wow. That was a good shot. I hope that came up on audio, guys, because that was hammer time. Hammer time. Jack Ham from Denver. 165 mile an hour club head speed. He was amazing. Hammer time. I haven't missed a shot today, guys. Mistimed a couple of the early ones, but you know, they were 80%ers. There's no flubbers and no lefts or rights, they're all just down the pipe. I'm going to hit a bunch of shots to a green. Somebody said the other day, Chase, can you hit 40, 50 shots to a green at 160 or something, or yards or something, and then go and video it? It's just so hard here, guys, to get a green free with no balls on it and then use it. and hit those shots and then get over there and film it before everybody else starts hitting to it. But I'll try it. I'll get late in the day, I'll try and do it. Yeah, mate, if I hit to that green up there, and it's probably 40 yards wide, I could hit a bucket of balls on that green, every one.